Hey, good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today? How are you guys doing today? Hey, this is Gregory Wiles coming live to you from Houston, Texas, with this inspirational morning talk. For first time listeners, I'm on once a week. You're looking like Tuesdays is the best days for me to come on now, and I'm going to just give you some words of inspiration, drop some knowledge, and go my way, man. But today we have a good little talk, a good little one today. This is the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. This in John 10:10. But Jesus said, I come to give life and give it abundantly, right? The enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. So I want to advise people. Anytime you get in those thoughts, anytime it's to kill, you want to plot to kill someone or do something, other than if it's in a war or something. But you got things to kill or to steal something from someone or to destroy, whether it's destroy your own life, destroy your someone else's life, destroy something. Enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. If none of these things is for self-defense method, or you just planning and plotting, these thoughts come to your head, no, it is not your thoughts. These are not your thoughts, right? It's not your thoughts. So I want to look at the story here today. With this young man had these thoughts that can destroy a whole family, himself and change a lot of events in his family, and where he should have just dismissed this thought when it comes, but he did not. And this is a thought that is not his. It's not his, right? It falls under the kill, steal, and destroy category. So we're going to look at 2 Samuel 13. 2 Samuel 13, this is Amnon and Tamar. Amnon and Tamar, this is two of King David's children. Right? Amnon and Tamar, two King David's children, his son and his daughter. So it's that in the course of time, Amnon, son of David, fell in love with Tamar, the beautiful sister of Absalom, son of David. So this was his half sister, because David had a lot of women he had children with, but they both got the same father. But this was Absalom, and Tamar had the same mother with King David. So that's why he said his sisters, his Absalom, the son of David, the sister of his brother, right? Amnon became so obsessed with his sister Tamar that he made himself ill. She was a virgin, and it seems impossible for him to do anything with her. So he's still common sense, still reasoning. This is my sister. And he fell in so much love, what he thought was love, with his own sister, that it made him sick. But he know, man, this is my sister. She's a virgin. I shouldn't be doing nothing with her. I shouldn't even have these thoughts. But he didn't cancel it down. He encouraged those thoughts so much so to make him sick. He's sick because he knows the wrong thing to do. I shouldn't be doing this. You gotta shut these thoughts down right away. Don't encourage them when they come. Any of those negative thoughts that come, right? People who listening here, I know right from wrong. When you get these thoughts, don't convince yourself that it could be right. So he had this thought he should have shut down from the inception, but because he encouraged it now, hear what the enemy does now. Because you encourage these thoughts, now he got to line you up with people who can encourage you to do the very thing that you're not supposed to do. So let's see. Now Amnon had an advisor named Jonadab, son of Shema, David's brother. Jonadab was a very shrewd man. He asked Amnon, why do you, the king's son, look so haggard morning after morning? Won't you tell me? Because he looking ill. He see like something is troubling him. So he can ask him, what's going on? Tell me what's going on. What's going on? I'm your advisor. Amnon said to him, I'm in love with Tamar, my brother's Absalom's sister. Now, if you got a proper advisor, they should have said, whoa, stop. Come to your senses. If you have a proper advisor, they will tell you that. So if you got friends encouraging you to do the wrong things, you got to be careful. You need friends that can check you with your foolishness, and time you get these thoughts and you run it by them. Man, they must check you and say, no. Come back to your senses, bro. Come back to your senses. But if you got friends encouraging you to do the wrong thing, Just be careful, right? You got a thought, you know this is wrong. You run it by your friends and they say, yeah, bro, hey, yeah, you know what? Just go ahead and do it like this. So now here with his advisor gonna advise him. Amnon said to him, I'm in love with with Tamar, my brother's Absalom's sister. He said, go to bed. This is the advice his advisor giving him now. Go to bed and pretend to be ill, Joanna dad said. When your father comes to see you, say to him, I would like my sister Tamar to come and give me something to eat. Let her prepare the food in my sight so I may watch her and then eat it from her hand. So Amnon lay down and pretended to be ill. When the king came to see him, Amnon said to him, I would like my sister Tamar to come and make some special bread in my sight so I may eat from her hand. David the father said, okay, it's a reasonable request. You want his sister to come and prepare her favorite meal. I see nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So David sent word to Tamar at the palace, go to the house of your brother Amnon and prepare some food for him. So Tamar went to the house of her brother Amnon, who was lying down. She took some dough, kneaded it, made the bread in his sight, and baked it. Then she took the pan and served him the bread, but he refused to eat. Send everyone out of here, Amnon said. So everyone left him. Then Amnon said to Tamar, bring the food here into my bedroom so I may eat from your hand. And Tamar took the bread she prepared and brought it to her brother Amnon in his bedroom. No, I ain't got no blame. My brother wanted me nurse back to health. So I got some food that he liked. I cook it and bring it in. Nothing wrong. Bring it in his room. This is my brother, right? This is my brother. So and then Tamar took the bread she prepared and brought it to her brother Amnon in his bedroom. But when she took it to him to eat, he grabbed her and said, come to bed with me, my sister. No, my brother, she said to him, don't force me. Such a thing should not be done in Israel. Don't do this wicked thing. What about me? How could I get rid of this disgrace? She's saying this is what the enemy come to do. Destroy, kill, steal, and destroy. She's saying, what about me? You're going to destroy my life. You're going to destroy my life, because virgins were very valuable then. They had to, be the virgin to get the man they want. So she's saying, you destroy my life. Why this can be a disgrace for me? And she even thinking for him. And what about you? You would be like one of the wicked fools in Israel. They kind of had laws. You can't sleep with sister and brother and all that. Had all these laws. So she's saying, you destroy my life and you're going to destroy your life in the process, bro. Brother, think. This is not you. Right? So she said, let me read that back again. No, my brother, she said to him, don't force me. Such a thing should not be done in Israel. Don't do this wicked thing. What about me? Where could I get rid of this disgrace? And what about you? You would be like one of the wicked fools in Israel. Please speak to the king. He will not keep me from being married to you. She's saying, talk to daddy. Daddy wouldn't stop us from getting married. Don't do this. You're bringing disgrace and you're destroying both of our lives if you do this thing, right? But he refused to listen to her. And since he was stronger than she, he raped her. So now I want you to see what happened after you commit this act. How much times we do some things. And then when we finish, Darius Ford, good morning. How are you doing? How much times we do some foolish things, and when we finish, we're like, what have I done? What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Right? So now he raped his own sister, and let's see what happened right after that. Then Amnon hated her with intense hatred. Now you claim you love this woman so much till it make you sick. And as soon as you commit the act, as Mendes said, you get clarity after you don't get the release. Now, they got a word for the young people using for it now. Post-nut clarity or something like that, they call it. Now, you come back to your senses. So now he hate her. He hate her after he was because he was led by the spirit of lust. It wasn't no love. He allowed the spirit of lust to overtake him and commit such a disgraceful act, right? Then Amnon hated her with intense hatred. In fact, he hated her more than he had loved her. Amnon said to her, "Get up and get out." "No," she said to him, "sending me away would be a greater wrong than what you have already done to me." But he refused to listen to her. He called his personal servant and said, "Get this woman out of my sight," and bolt the door after her. So his servant put her out and bolted the door after her. She was wearing an ornate robe, for this was the kind of garment the virgin daughters of the king wore. Tamar put ashes on her head and tore the ornate robe she was wearing. She put her hands on her head and went away weeping aloud as she went, because she tore the robe. "Not a virgin no more. You messed my life up and now you don't want me." So I'm saying, guys, the enemy come to kill, steal, and destroy. Anytime we're getting these thoughts, we got to shut them down right away before they manifest. And he can link us up with people who can encourage us to do the foolishness that we think it. We need friends that are going to check us and shut us down and challenge us not to do foolishness, right? But if you encourage the thought, he gonna get the friends, he gonna get the family member, he can get somebody to encourage you because you already encourage the thought. You got to shut it down. No, because of this event here, you could go on and read it. This is 2 Samuel 13. This caused a whole lot of negative events in this family now, because her brother Absalom said, "Okay, sis, don't tell nobody anything." And he kept that in, but for 2 years. Then when he think everybody forget, he think his brother think me and you cool, bro, nothing wrong, I don't know. And then he hold a party where he come and he kill his brother, take revenge on him. What he do again now? He kill now. What the enemy come to do? Kill, steal, and destroy. So he plot this murder for 2 years to kill his brother for what he done to his sister. So now the enemy got him now with the spirit of murder, took him over on revenge. And so this stuff going on. He had to hide from his father, and it's a whole chain of events, because this is all the enemy wants to do. He wants to get in. So he kind of destroy a big chunk of this family in the order how things were supposed to go in this family. So I ask, and I hope this message reached somebody in time for them not to destroy themselves or other people's lives. The enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Anytime you get in any one of those thoughts, you don't have to wonder if it's right or wrong you're doing. You know it's not your thought. You know it's not from the Holy Spirit. You know it's not from God. That Jesus said, "I come to give life and give it abundantly." So if you're getting them thoughts to kill, steal, or destroy, you know it's not your thoughts. Shut it down right away. If you only let it manifest, it's just going to bring further trouble to you. And just like this young man, when he commit this act, right after he done, then he hate this woman. Because it wasn't love, it was the spirit of lust he let take him over. Right, guys? So that's our lesson for the day. Shut down any thought that the enemy put in your head. It's not your thought. It's not your thought. Shut it down. He comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Jesus said he come to give life and give it abundantly. So, all right, guys, I'm going to leave that today. I hope this was a blessing, and I hope it reached someone that needed to hear this thing, thing today, so they could check themselves and know God is talking to them. God is looking out for them, and he got great things for them to do. All right, I'm going to leave that there. Hopefully I'll talk to you guys next week. Okay, bye.